everybody, it's Stephanie, and today I'm going to show you guys how to wash your Chicco's NextFit car seat. So here is my car seat. It's really filthy and really dirty, and I haven't ever washed it before, but this is how I'm going to do it. So from the Chicco's YouTube website, I will post the link down below. They have a video showing you how exactly to take off all of the covering of the car seat. What you want to do is first lift up the headrest all the way, if it's not already, and then loosen the straps. So mine are already unbuckled, so I'm just going to take this button down here and press it and lift up on my straps at the same time. Like that. So I loosened up the straps, and then what you're going to want to do is turn the car seat around. And then on the back of the headrest there are two black snaps. You're going to unsnap them. Ouch. So they're kind of difficult to get off. And so once you have them unsnapped, you kind of lift up on it, and then there's like a little hook here. Try and show you guys closer. There's a little hook right here with an elastic on it, and you just take that elastic off the hook. So like that. And you do that to both sides. To this side too. There's the hook and the elastic, and then you just undo it. Like that. And then you turn your car seat back around. Then you should be able to pull the fabric off of the headrest. Make sure that you pull the elastic bands through. Mine were kind of tough to get through. And then you just take the straps off of it. So there's the headrest piece. That's already off. Now we're going to work on taking the whole regular piece off. There's two black snaps here like there were on the back of the headrest. So you unsnap those. And then you pull this forward. So you bring your straps towards the back. So once the bottom piece is out, you can disconnect it from the release button, this orange release button, by pulling up on this little fabric tab. So I'm finding that mine's kind of difficult to get off, but I'm starting to get it off. So what you're going to want to do is, which they don't really tell you in the video, but is to pull forward and then up and around, because it gets stuck in this little groove here. And then once you have that pulled forward and you can see the release button, there are some, let's see, velcro straps on the inside, on the sides. So you lift up the side panel, and then there should be a velcro strap, and you undo the velcro, and you do that on both sides. And then you should be able to lift out the side. Like that. So the velcro strip comes out of the side. So I'll do it again on this side. I just kind of lift up a little bit. I think it's getting stuck. Yeah. I'll do this with my right hand. There. I find that it's easier to put your hand in the side panel and then push upwards, and then this side thing will come out. Okay, now that the velcro tabs have been loosened off, you should be able to pretty easily, just pull it start from the bottom and work your way up to the headrest, just taking the fabric off. So there's the rest of my fabric, and then here is my car seat, which is filthy dirty. There are crumbs everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, a little note to the wise. Do not ever wash your car seat restraint system. So the little seat belt things, never ever wash them. I think you can get them replaced, so if you have to replace them, you can replace them, but because they're made of nylon, if you wash them or bleach them or use vinegar on them or baking soda, you could potentially ruin the webbing of the nylon, and it'll look like it's still fine and functional, but if you were to get in a car wreck, you could potentially have a non-working restraint system. So just keep that in mind. I am not a car seat installer. My husband is, so most of my knowledge comes from him. If they are dirty, like mine are, you can use a mild soap. So something that is like free and clear, doesn't have many like fragrance in it or anything, or some baby wipes. Baby wipes work really well. So you can wipe them down with baby wipes, and then you can take it outside and sit in the sun, and that usually does the trick and will get out anything that you've got in your belts. If you're wanting to take off your little, the neck pad thingies to wash them, then you can easily do that by this little pin down here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little silver pin. And what you do is you take a flathead screwdriver and you push the plastic piece down and then slide your pin out. So you're going to need 2 hands to do this. I'm going to have to put down the camera. So again, I'm going to push this plastic piece down with my flathead screwdriver, and I'm going to jiggle the pin forward by pushing on the straps, pulling it forward. And once you have it past that little lip, you can take your screwdriver and push your pin forward until it's out. I'm going to take off the buckle. It's hard to do one-handed. Okay, so the buckle, and then the chest clip, and then the last thing, the shoulder pad. Okay, so all of my stuff is piled up over here. I have 2 shoulder pads, the whole seat cushion, and then the headrest. So now that this has been pretty much taken down to bare minimum, I'm going to get my vacuum out and my bleach wipes and clean this thing out. I'm now going to throw all of my stuff into the washing machine, and I'm not going to spray anything on it like a spray and wash or anything, because I don't want it to ruin the material and possibly mess up the actual safety of the item. So I'm just going to throw it in the washing machine. And if you're interested, I did look it up on the actual website to make sure that it was okay to wash, and they did say to wash it on a delicate cycle with a mild detergent. So I'm going to set it to delicate, make sure that it is on a low spin, and then I'm going to get my mild soap, which just happens to be the all free and clear, and I'm only going to use a little bit of it. Okay, so more closer to the 2 line, and put that in my washing machine. And then start it. So while this is going, I'm going to go clean out the actual car seat base. Now that I've cleaned out all the little crumbs, or vacuumed them out from all the little crevices, I'm going to take my Lysol wipes. Now be careful not to get the Lysol wipe like bleach on your harness. Like I said before, the bleach can actually damage your harness and cause it to fail if you were to get in an accident. If you don't want to use a Lysol wipe, you can use a baby wipe to be on the safe side, or something that's less intense, I guess you would say. So I'm going to take my bleach wipe, and I'm just going to clean out where all my crumbs were. And that's just basically all I want to do, is just because this isn't going to touch the baby, but I still want to make sure that any bacteria that might have been in there is not gonna like sit and harbor anything. So now that that's cleaned out, I'm actually gonna take my Lysol wipe and clean around the base, because that place actually does get dirty, and like where the cup holder sits. Remember not to wipe down your harness system with your Lysol wipes. So now that this is all bleached and disinfected, I'm gonna go get my baby wipes so that I can clean the straps. I use this Target brand unscented. I use the unscented because I feel like the less chemicals that are in your wipes, the better. So if you don't have any fragrance in it, that will help keep the keep your strap from getting ruined. So you're gonna take your wipe and you're just gonna wipe along the strap like this. If you have any spots, kinda, I don't know if you guys can see that, there's a little bit of a white spot right there. You can scrub it with the wipe and you won't be able to damage it with a baby wipe. Now that my straps are nice and clean, I'm actually gonna take my hardware. So the buckle, you can see it's really dirty, and then the chest clip, and I'm gonna clean them out. And like I said before, you can take like a toothpick or a cotton swab and get into these little ridges that I think are so stupid. Why would you put that on a car seat? You know that a kid's gonna like get car sick or, you know, eat cookies. Why would you have all these little grooves? Car seat fabric is now washed, and I'm gonna take it outside to let it dry because you're not supposed to put it in the dryer. You're supposed to let it air dry. So I put the shoulder pad and the chest clip on the other side, and so now I'm going to put the buckle back onto the restraining belt. So you're going to do this by putting it through the top. The easiest way to do it is to buckle it into the buckle and then pull your belt and put it straight down. So you want to make sure that you're not twisting this at all and it makes an even L. So you just place the strap down in the little groove. You take your pin, put it into the hole, and then push the pin in until it snaps. And there you have it. Now the restraint system's back in. Now that the buckles are loose, we're able to put the cover back on. Then you're going to take your cover and slip it over the top of the headrest. So you slip it over the top like so. And just kind of pull it down. And place it back over the edge of your car seat. First thing you're going to want to do when putting this back over is to put the Velcro strap back inside the car seat. So you're doing this in the exact opposite order that you took it off. So to put the Velcro strap on, you open the latch door and there should be like an opening. And I actually put this piece of cardboard, the back of a toothbrush, through the slot. See it sticking out here, because I tried feeding the Velcro strap through a bunch of times and it kept going through the back of the car seat and wouldn't go through the front. So just to have something for it to go over the lip, you just feed it in through there and it should be feeding through the other side, and kind of stuff the cover back into these grooves so that when you come back to the front, I can take this out now. See, the strap is here. You can pull it, and it should pull this nice and snug. You just stuff it back in there. And close the latch door. And then come back to the front, lift the side panel up, pull this as tight as you can, and then Velcro it to the Velcro. And then do the same to the other side. So like I said before, it was kind of hard to get it through that slot, there's like a groove right here that I couldn't get the Velcro to go over. It kept going behind the car seat. So I took my piece of cardboard. You could also use like a business card or a credit card and just kind of stick it like halfway through. Make sure your latch door is open. So that the Velcro strap has something to guide through. So take the Velcro strap, see my latch door is open, take my Velcro strap, put it right on top of that piece of cardboard. Just kind of guide it through. Make sure it's coming through this side. You can see it there. Pull it just a little bit and then I can pull this cardboard out. I'm going to come back to this side and push the car seat down, the cover down into these grooves like that, so it's nice and snug. And then I can pull the Velcro strap in like that. So at this point you can make sure that your Velcro strap is sitting flush. It's not sitting over this part. Close the latch door. Come back to this side. Lift up the side paneling. Pull the Velcro as hard as you can. And stick it onto the hook. Okay, so at this point you want to make sure that this part of the car seat is actually sitting over the car seat. So now that the front is actually fit into it, I made sure that the cover fit into the groove, and I did that on both sides, and it is around the front. I have the little belt loosening tab sticking out of this hole, and you're going to want to make sure that this square is fit inside the groove around the button. So it's easier if you put the bottom in the groove first and then pull it around the top and just kind of guide it. So once you've got it fit around this button, you're going to want to buckle through your slot, whichever one you have your baby sitting in at the time, and then put your belts around the front. Make sure that you grab all three things: the shoulder pad, the chest clip, and the buckle. Once you have the restraint system sitting in here, then you can snap in your snaps. Now you can take the headrest piece and put that in. First, what you're going to do is put the strap. You're going to put the strap through this first slot here, making sure that your shoulder straps are actually sticking out. And then you can slip the headrest cover over the headrest. There should be two elastic straps that are on the bottom part of the headrest. So you're going to guide those around the back when you put this on. So put it around the back like this, and then the hook right here, you just hook the elastic onto it. You bring the elastic around the back and hook it into the hook. Make sure that the elastic is actually feeding up through the slot right here, and then it goes in behind it. Then you could take the snap and snap it into place, like so. So this is what it looks like all cleaned up. Looks brand spanking new. And what you're going to want to do before you install it into your car seat is to make sure that all the settings are correct for your baby or toddler. And this is what it looks like all cleaned up and ready to go. So now it can be installed into the car. Thanks for watching.